I'm a little bit amazed. I couldn't wait, and when I started, it was a bit grubby, so I didn't come out on the motorbike. There's that WIO L1 Pro GPS thing, whatever they call it. My house is over those two hills. Where I got that, what I thought was amazing last track in the video, was behind those trees there, over that ridge. So I'm at least another kilometre back, I think, from there. And every 30 seconds, the solar node back at home is sending its position, and this one is receiving position. So every time that squeaks, that's a 30-second position here. So I've got quite a few of them here. And the bit where I said unlikely on the map is that little knob of the hill over there. I think if I walked up onto it, it would work. But the road goes behind it in the valley, and I can't think it would work. But I'm very close to being there. So I'm quite amazed. Hopefully, the both devices are recording logs now, and I'll be able to put these positions onto, I'm going to walk away to it, onto Google Earth and test them out. But in my other video, the big hill in the distance, that's that one, and that V is there, but that's the big hill in the distance. Car coming, so let's stop this and go home.
So let's recap then. There's our view shed from Hey What's That, a website where you can generate view sheds, and there's that super lucky road find that we had. And remember, the next idea was to go out and validate this view site by going to various places and seeing what would happen. Well, I'll tell you ahead of time now, this unlikely spot's actually behind, the road goes behind a hill there. So if I'd walked up there, I reckon it'd been all right. What do I base that finding on? Well, this. So remember, the solar node, the SenseCAP solar node on top of my house, on top of my garage, professionally installed, remember, installed just by putting it on the roof of my garage, that little rim of brickwork around it, so the antenna's just sticking out, but it really gets windy up here, so I did not actually want to put it on a pole because I didn't want it to blow off or break. It's just too nice a thing for that to happen. So that's transmitting every 30 seconds, and then I'm going to look on the bottom of it, because these things are always so improbably named, aren't they? It's the WIO Tracker L1 Pro from Studio with GPS, etc., etc. That obviously receives and logs what it can hear. It receives the signals. It logs the signal strength as well, which is quite handy. I might do something with that. But these were the points I was going to remember. The ones in white were the ones I was going to go out and validate. But look, it's heard it in, I suppose that's just outside of that, and that's just outside of that. But it's pretty extraordinary. That's a bit of a valley there. In fact, let's do this. Let's go like this, and let's go from there to there. And yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe it is hearing over it, but that's a little bit of a bump there. Look, 2 bumps in fact. So let's get rid of that. But the one out over here, a friend of mine arrived, and I spoke to him on the side of the road. That's why there's so many points there. But let's do the same from there. And I'll show you that I mentioned in the video that it was behind a hill. And behind a hill it was indeed, at about 19 kilometers away as well. So I'm very, very pleased with the outcome of this range test. Setting up's a bit of, well, it's not too hard, I suppose, in Meshtastic, but you've got to think about it a little bit, and it's given me great confidence in what we're going to do up there. So there we are. I don't like that Google Earth makes these pins, but yeah, all in all, when all is said and done, very pleased. So dear viewer, thanks very much for coming along. We'll see you again. I doubt very much if I reach Bruce, but yeah, I'll keep trying, Bruce. I'll keep trying. We'll see you as ever on Tuesday at 2100 Gin and Tonic for our normal droney chat of nonsense. Cheers all.